Hey church, Pastor Brandon back here with you as we're going to delve into one of the questions. Actually, it's going to be question number 1 today. As I would encourage you to maybe pause it right here and read Luke 1:5-25. I'm going to summarize it really quick, but think about this question. What are ways that you can relate to Zechariah and Elizabeth's story? Now remember, Zechariah was a priest and he went into the Holy of Holies. He had been chosen that year to go into the Holy of Holies as Pastor Bob has preached this past Sunday. And as he was in there, an angel spoke to him. He was a little confused, so he asked the question, like, really, this can happen to me? And then because of that, because he didn't trust the angel's story, he was silenced until his son was born. And so he came out, and it created a little bit of chaos between him and his wife and the community that he was in. As a matter of fact, the longer he was in there, the more chaotic it became outside the Holy of Holies, because people were wondering, because sometimes when these guys went in, sometimes they were struck by fear because the presence of God would come in there and they would have to pull them out with a rope that was tied to their ankle. So just think on that for a second. But anyway, here's what I want to ask you though, as you kind of review that story. What was the chaos in their story? Talk about that a little bit. And then think of this last year. Has there been any chaos in this last year that you could really relate to? I can think of one, the whole year, right? Like, I think in my own personal life, the chaos of my kids' schedules getting completely changed, the chaos of me going into a classroom every day and staring at a screen with 27 blank boxes because kids are like miserable and they're not turning their cameras on, and it's just chaotic. And we're praying for kids every day, and I'm just trying to apply God's grace in my life to them because, man, these kids are going through the ringer in school, so you can be praying for them. But as I think about Elizabeth and I think about Zechariah and the chaos they must have felt during this time, what I think I can carry from that is I need to be trusting God during this chaotic year. And I think Zechariah learned a lesson that he needed to trust God. When God spoke, he needed to listen and be discerning and obey. And that's what I'm learning this year. What are you learning? Turn and talk to your neighbors about that.